Right, here we go. Using the floor. Right. Battle of the Sexes is my speech tonight. Who is a dominant force? And I've chosen 3 periods: 0 to 7 years of age, 7 to 14 years of age, and 14 to 21 years of age. And this is how I'm going to start. From 0 to 7 we come into this life. We're born into this world. It's great. There's no conflict. Boys, girls, mums, dads, they all get on with each other. It's a fantastic part of people's life. It's absolutely superb. They all play together. They all get on with each other. They see no arguments. The child is in bed early while the parents are discussing what they're going to do with the child, how they're going to deal with the child, and what they're going to do with themselves, and ironing out any differences. It's a wonderful part of life. As the child grows up, they're stuck to their mum. They see this other person or figure in the corner, which obviously is the dad. They're not too sure what he's there for because he hasn't played a big part in his life, but the kid's having a wonderful time. The kid gets what he wants. Then, as a kid grows up to a massive age of 1, maybe 2, he starts seeing mum, he starts seeing dad. What are these about? What are they for? They go to dad, dad picks up, doesn't shake a child, but dad picks up, has a little play, goes to mum, gets some food, goes back across to dad, gets a cuddle. If it's a boy, I'll get some playtime. This goes on for many years, 2, 3, 4 years. They go to nursery now. We never used to have that. He was always at home with mum for 4 years, so they go to nursery. They go to nursery, they then learn. They learn in the nursery. That's their next stage. There's other people to play with. There's boys and there's girls. It's a wonderful time. There's no competition. There's no challenging. It's peaceful. They get what they want. They move into school and meet school friends. This is wonderful again. They learn, they read, they write, they communicate. The teacher's wonderful, a new best friend maybe. Got the parents, got the nursery teachers, and got the school teachers. They move on to this till they're about 7 years of age, and then there's a split. There's just a massive split. It's like the parents have to adapt. You've got to 7, it's now boys, it's now girls, and you think yourself, oh right, well I'll go over to the boys, I'm the boy. The girls go over to the girls, and it's such a shame to see. You see, it's such a shame to see. There becomes a little bit of a competition. Should I go with the girls? Should I stay with the boys? This goes on for a year or 2. The boys are playing their thing. They're going go-karting. They're playing football. They get their iPads. The girls are dressing up, perhaps learning about makeup with their mum, asking questions to their mum. What's this about? What's that about? And they're going right through 7 into their teens, and there's still a big change in their teens years. But the split has happened. The boys are split from the girls, which is really disappointing. The boys invite the boys to their parties, the girls invite the girls. You go to pick up the boys, the girls don't talk to you anymore, the boys don't talk about the girls don't talk about the boys, it's all mates. The girls are much the same, but we're still parents and they grow up and we accept and we adapt accordingly. This goes on to the early teens. I think boys change at early teens. I think if a boy's quite mature enough, he will change and he'll form relationships with his mates, and on the quiet he'll have relationships with the girls. But you can see the change happening. They're still, they still don't really tidy up behind them. They don't really clean up behind them, and they don't really do much. They just expect their parents to guide them in the right direction. Now we're getting to 13, 14 years of age, and the girls are going more to the academic side of life. Girls do mature earlier with the academic side of life, the reading, the writing, the behaving. I always think girls rather do things behind the parent back, and the boy rather does things and then says sorry. But however, the girls are academic and the boys want to play. And I still think this is a shame. They should still intermix with each other. They should still grow up and they should still have great times together. But they don't. So, moving on, 14 to 21, and this is where I think the boys and girls compromise. The boys want to play with the boys, but they also want girlfriends. Girls want to stick with the girls, but they start liking boys. And why not? We've all had friends, we've all been a young age, we've all played sport, we've all had brains. You could call that, because she's brainy. God, he's good at football. So, I started growing up, and this is where 14 to 21, this is where I think they start compromising with each other, right? They know they need each other, but they want to be better. The boys want to be better than the girls. The girls want to be better than the boys. And in the world today, boys and girls do much the same. Years ago, it wasn't like that. Girls have now moved forward. And where it becomes a relationship, or where it becomes conflict, is a time that the dominant force then takes control. Who's the best? Who should be the best? Who stays the best?